There we go. Across my career, I've had an opportunity to work with a lot of their leaders, and I've been a leader inside of large organizations and worked with large teams and small teams. And I found that most leaders have a tendency to want to respond to slow execution by adding structure. And by adding structure, what I'm saying is you have a tendency to add more meetings, you want to add more updates, and you add more checkpoints. And when you do that, you have the feeling inside of yourself as that leader that, hey, I'm being responsible. More meetings, more updates, more checkpoints. It means I know what's going on. And as that's happening, that's really a signal that there's a bigger, broader challenge and not the solution. When your outcomes aren't clear, the outcomes that you and your team have agreed upon, when they're not clear, your teams are going to talk. Without clarity, your team will make up their own stories. That's what we do as humans. And when ownership isn't explicit, issues circulate. You end up in the mode where there's blame. The old proverbial, he said, she said, it's not my fault. It's those people in marketing. They're always blamed for everything. When decisions aren't landing, meetings are going to multiply. And that's a symptom that you can see. That's that signal that you can see in the body of your calendar, because you're now trying to be responsible rather than working with your team on execution. Execution doesn't break down because people stop working. It breaks when clarity never arrives. And you as the leader are responsible for clarity in the body of your organization, not only for the messages that you deliver, but for the messages that you receive, so that you know there's deep understanding and a committed decision to move together towards that common outcome. When you don't do that, the cost of that shows up very quietly. It's not a big bang inside of your organization, not until the very last day when things finally fail. All of your time gets consumed in discussions. Your energy is going to get spent on alignment that never settles. You're going to be looking to align your teams, and all of your momentum is going to turn into motion without movement, which fundamentally kind of sucks. So when productivity is the problem, and you feel that productivity is the problem, that's the statement that you're hearing in the body of your organization or in other members of your leadership team, really your challenge is clarity. And it's clarity wearing a disguise. And the disguise is being busy. So this week, I'm going to encourage you, take some time, go get clear, get very clear on the actions of your organization and where you need to go, gain consensus, co-create outcomes, strategy, and solutions, move towards that common decision, and you will find that your calendar will start to clear up. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Doland White. I'm known as the Empowerment Guy. If you have any questions about how to go do this and how to work with your teams, reach out. I'm happy to help you.